Just coming up to the New Mexico state border. And the weather is amazing. I'm looking in my mirror back there at them scabby fucking fuck off snowed up mountains, flicking the bees up and sending it down here. This is lovely. I feel the need. The need is going to be for flip-flops and socks very shortly. So I'll have to be doing that, I think, and taking some layers off. It's getting bloody hot in here. Lifted the bunk up because I've got 14 gallon of water under there, and it froze up last night. So I was laid on a block of ice, basically, like I said before. So I'm lifting up to get the heat underneath. That's for my water heater. So that hopefully will work. But this is beautiful now. We're doing all right. Temperatures rose up above. We're up to 3 degrees. So the 3 degrees. There you go. Absolutely lovely. And there's the state line in a minute. A couple of miles away from there. It's a lovely run, isn't it? It gets really bouncy at the other side though. I mean, there's some dips in the road's fucked, but they are busy repairing it at the moment. It is in a terrible state. It's not so bad coming northbound, it's just the southbound side. I'm over the west side of New Mexico, right over on the west side next to Arizona. I went past a truck earlier that was upside down in the ditch. I think it was one of England's. Just gives you, a little kick in the balls and to say, this is the most dangerous job in America, being a truck driver. And one of the big reasons why I will not take the family long distance this time of year, it's just not worth it. You can't trust what the weather's going to do. You might get a weather forecast going to say it's going to be good, and then all of a sudden it fucking twists and change, and you end up stuck in something like that. But the road coming away from just before I get into Colorado from Utah is very much like this, very undulating. Check that word out, yeah. So it's pretty shitty. It really is. So and they've had a real lot of bad weather through there. So I imagine you've got to hit it to get up the other side at the bottom of the hill, snow or no snow. Otherwise you're going to be stuck halfway. So I'm just presuming that's what happened. And he's ran off the road. There's a hell of a drop down there, and he's fucking flipped it. He's sat bump right on the head there. And they're team drivers then. It's fucking sad. It really upsets me when I see shit like that. I love the job, but fuck, I don't want to die. That's like proper shit, isn't it? So here we are. Look at that. Whoa, they're coming that way. There's New Mexico. Here we go. Trains always look eerie on a night, I think, when you're running alongside them. When it's real dark, all you get is a little bit of noise every now and then. You catch a light. They've caught me out a few times, and you haven't noticed it's there, and you can hear it as you're running along. It's like, you can hear metal going. What the fuck's that? What the hell is that? All of a sudden you'll catch a little glimmer, a little sheen. It's like, whoa, what's that moving over there? Big old iron thing. The size of them, they're absolutely huge. The weight, I still can't get through my head over it. The actual weight, those things are appalling. I know these are going to be all empty, these containers, but still one of them containers has got to weigh in at 15 ton, hasn't it? I know. Big old container, those. They're 53-foot containers. And those, the carriages, or whatever you want to call them below, the trailers, I don't know, what would you call it? I don't know what you call them. Them things have got with them great big solid wheels, there's 8 wheels on those, plus all the brakes, hydraulics, everything. That's, I don't know, I think it's 80 ton all in for a coal one. I think Richard looked it up. I'd like to go in a train. Very, big over here, like I said, in America. The rail network. We still have a hell of a lot, and still building lots where they go into the actual factories and stuff like that. A lot of the steel works, the train will go into there. A lot of flour mills, a lot of and so on and so on. You know, it's sad you see the ones in England still. You can see little bits of track up on Trafford Park and places. You might still see some little bits here and there, where it used to be a big thing in England. Where was it, back in the 70s or something? Decided BRS. See if we can get a toot out the train. Got a bit of train racing. Texas. The temperature's up to 20 now. Nice, nice weather. 30. There you go. So it's a narrow little bridge, isn't it? There you go. I was getting a bit nervous going on bridges. I'm 34.
Arriving at Love's Tire Care on the right.
Anyway, I'm firing it into here, into Love's. It's it needs service, does the truck. I've got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna. Where's the? I need to fuel up as well, to be fair. So I haven't been in this one before.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Yes. See what the crack is over there and see if we can get something on. All it is across here is you got it's very flat cotton through all the cotton fields. I'll do a little video on it when I get out back out through all the cotton fields, and nodding donkeys, bloody windmills, all that malarkey. Flat as you like, Texas. Which is good, doing some good miles. Last couple of days I've got just under 700 miles each day, so I've only got 392 left to do. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, jobs are good, and I've kicked it, and you know, we've done well. Speed limit 75 mile an hour on here, all the way down in through Texas. Majority of the places are, so you know, it's pretty good. You can really get it going. Without, you know, you don't have to go over the speed limits or anything like that. I used to before, when I first moved here, I'd always like tiptoe a little bit over speed limits and things like that, and think, you keep poking that stick, and eventually it's going to bite you, isn't it? Something's going to bite you in that hedge, as they say. So I just keep it now down to the right on bang on the speed limit, you know, and there, because the speed limits are good. You can't argue with 75 for a truck, can you? You know, so happy days with that. Let me go get the fuel card in. Catch you in a bit. Check out big old combine. That's a big boy, isn't it? Gee. Give him a bit of room. His pilot car's behind him. Well done. That was thought about. So here I am. I'm away off the interstates and what have you. I didn't want to go across to the speed limits are very high. They're what are they? They're up at 75 on this road.
Keep right
And that's
on
for trucks
Texas
and
153.
everything. Thank you. So I can make plenty of miles up as I'm going along at 75. It's not a goal, you know. You don't have to do 75. But like I say, I've come off the interstates now, and this will be
Continue on
like
Texas
300 mile
153.
plus of back roads that I'm doing, all the way down, wingling in and out of all the back roads, which is happy by me. If the speed limits are at 75, you know, it's all cotton fields as well. We've got lots and lots of cotton fields through here. I've gone through all the wind turbines, did about 100 miles of wind turbines, and quite bizarre. You've got the nodding donkeys, the oil pumps, oil fields at the same time as the wind turbines. So there you go. Texas is very flat. Texans as well are very proud people of their state. You'll see flying a lot of the Texan flags outside of the property, as well as their the Stars and Stripes. Which, you know, it is a bit, but obviously a bit bumpy because the money, not the same amount of money gets spent on these back roads as it does on your interstates and your major roads. Well, this cuts dead straight basically, a few little wiggles and stuff, but cuts a big old corner off of me rather than going over to Dallas as well. It's probably going to be the same time. Well, no, this is going to be quicker, but no real mountains in Texas. Well, there isn't any, really. Not that I know of, I don't think. Or is there? I don't know. This is always a bit bizarre. The speed limit's down at 50. I didn't see that. A big old truck stop, big parking area. 186 unleaded, 186 a gallon. Pretty cheap fuel. Oh, I didn't get the oil changed at the last Loves. It turns out they're only a tyre place. They don't do oil changes, so that's a big one. Easy, Tiger. So I'm gonna press it on till I get down to where I'm going actually. So it's 10:30 now. Well, it's 2 hours ahead. There's 2 time zones I've been through, so that's half 10, half 11, half 12, isn't it? So I'm only 6 hours off, so I'll be down there for 6 o'clock, 6:30 something their time. What I'll do is I'll go over to Costco, check in, everything like that, and then about 4 miles down the road there's a Love's with a garage with the oil change, so I can go down, get myself a shower, not losing any time then and what have you, because I'll drop the trailer in, go get it, go shoot down the truck stop, stay down there probably till the morning where it's get it serviced. I can run that on personal conveyance, so I aren't using any of my time or anything, because my cycle now, I've only got 35 hours left of my before I have to do a recap. So I need to tip in the morning and it's about 400 miles back up to my reload. I need to be there for 1 o'clock. I'm tipping at 6:30. I know I won't be long in there. I'll be straight in and out. So that's always a good thing with the Costco. Get up, get my reload on, then I can kick back and take it a bit easy. But I want to have a day off. I want to get back up to Moab, get myself a hotel and do a hike up there if I can. And it all depends. I keep watching the weather and shit like that, you know what I mean? At the moment it's playing fair, so we'll see. We'll see if I can afford to take some time off or not. If I can't, I'll just keep going. So now we're on to straw, are we? Or whatever, or just grassland now. Pretty good road, really. So say majority of I say back roads, but this is a back road. It's not exactly this route you go through some really cool little towns. Spot on. So much to look at. Well chuffed. They've got the flags out for me, look. Definitely beats the shitty weather I've had to come through. It's like a little reward, you know what I mean, after you've been driving through and slinging chains and all that shit and chasing, and now we can just sit back and take it easy and afford to stop and start and have a little look about. Derelict towns coming this way. I'll do a couple of videos coming through those where people moved on, bypasses, all that malarkey. But I think you'll agree there's some really nice little western towns through this. Look at this. Beautiful day. I'm gonna have to stop and get changed. Definitely flip-flop weather. Yesterday morning it was -9. It's now +25. So here we go. From yesterday morning, it was -9 yesterday morning to +29. So obviously it has to be over the 30s before the socks come off, before it gets too hot for the socks. But as you can see, you know, it is beautiful. I'm 250 mile away from my delivery. Lovely little rest area. What a cracking view over there. And yeah, just having a little bit of dinner. Just doing one of these chicken butties patties that the wife gave me. I'm not too sure. They make the cabs stink like a student's bed sit. Don't smell of a good in there after cooking them, so I don't know if I'll be doing any more, to be fair. And I've got some rice and other God knows if I know what in there, but it tastes bloody good. Cup of tea, and then I'm going to head on back down a bit further. I say this is a lovely little restaurant. Not a lot of room in it. If another truck comes, I'm going to be fucked. When are you going to get round the hill actually to get into it? Maybe it was one of them no truck ones. I don't know. It didn't say no truck, so just say no. Lovely. And nice and hot. That is a cracking view. There you go. So I've had dinner. Let's just add to what I was saying. I've said before about Texas being flat and boring. I'm going to take all that back. This run coming down this way, the first part is it's all cotton fields and good speed limits, bit bouncy roads. Like I said before, it's on the national roads. It's going to be a bit bouncy on those basically back roads, because they don't get the money, do they? They don't get the money like the major routes do and stuff like that. But this is really nice. This is rolling hills and pretty scenery, a lot of brush. You know, it's really, really pretty. It really is. And a lot of cool little villages, little western villages, with so-called antiques in them. how old they think antiques are in America. Antiques is like, us British will say, I don't know, 500, 600 years old. They're talking about at least 200 only here, if that. So they're the antiques, but there's some cool stuff. And you will see, in Texas especially, you'll see a lot of cowboys. You know, at first I'm like, oh, it's going to be a myth they don't wear the cowboy hats, but they do. There's still a lot of cowboys, a lot of cowboy boots, a lot of cowboy hats, and lots of cowboy boots, rather. And I love that. A lot of the ranchers, all on the horses, still ranching with horses and everything, because it's still the easiest way a lot of times to get out there and ranch them. So it is really cool driving down here. A lot of cattle trucks, and like I say, horses, cattle trucks, and that's about it. Lots of them, pretty, just beautiful. And the sun, you know, from the slinging chains a couple of days ago to this, can't beat it. You really can't. So I'm going to finish off here and head on out. Oh, yeah, as well, that's what I was going to say. As I said before, get out the bloody truck. Get out. It's so easy as well just to cook your food in your truck half the time and still eat it in the truck and just sit there and get off. If there is a seating area, a rest area, it doesn't matter where I am, I will try and use it. I'll take my food out and get outside. Even if I've got to wrap up, if it's not raining, I'll sit out there. Yeah, depending obviously if it's -10 or something ridiculous, you know, then. But you know, get away from that cab, just stretch your legs and get out. It's super nice. It really is. I know all the rest areas in different parts of the country and stuff like that aren't as you aren't as spoiled as what I am over in America. Because as you can see, it's the dog's bollocks over here. It really is to be a truck driver, as I've said time and time again. But still, if there's a seating area or something like that, there's lots of them in France, Germany, some real nice ones. Watch for the minces in Germany, though, only. In those lay-bys, I wouldn't use those bathrooms, toilets on a night. That is for damn sure. And anyway, that's another story. We'll leave that one. But yeah, get out, have a strut about, and do your thing. Catch you later. Yeah, train racing again. Train racing. I got the heads up on this one. When I find the front of it, look at the bow in that trailer on that one. Dear me. Where's the front? Where is he? Got a mixed bag on that. He's got scrap metal, oil, grain probably in there. What else have we got? Dog nose in there. Where's the front of it? Put his foot down, hasn't he? I watched a series, a YouTube guy who rode the trains, and I always thought that might be cool. It's a big thing riding the trains across state and that. He went right up to Alaska and all over. Now, after watching that guy, definitely not want to ride the trains. That is evil, man. Obviously, you can't predict the weather, and you're stuck in one of those. Once it's going, you're on it till the end, basically. Here we go. I'm so immature. I love it when it gets result, bro. degrees. So we'll have a good night's sleep tonight. I could park right on across the back of them lot, couldn't I? What do you think? And block Mr. Volvo in. Do you think he's good at backing up, maybe? No? Okay, then we'll work it. Interesting. What do we do? How the fuck do I get out of here? I'll tell you what. Let's go the wrong way through the scale. This is strange going on. There's only one entrance in and out. There you go. I did want a shower. It's not all fun, guys. Day 2, Betty Swallocks, no shower. Well, did I get one yesterday? No, I had one yesterday. Oh, so we're good then, aren't we? Turn my pants on the other way around. Happy days, inside out. Got another 3 days. So it's fuck it back. Let's go. Whoa, easy, Tiger. Well, we're going to pass on that, I think. We'll just go back to Costco. The good thing about is he letting me out? He is letting me out. I'm going to go back to Costco. Good thing about, like I've said before, the majority of Costco's will have a pack. Oh, that was something, wasn't it? Rolled over. Majority of Costco's have a parking area in them, so I can come back here and park in theirs for unloading in the morning. Jolly good. Nice lady says, you'll see the happy lady in a minute when we get into the entrance. This is a lady with no job satisfaction, I don't think. There is another wee truck stop there, and that looks lovely. Crackers. To be fair, I'll be right. He says to me, the owner of the garage, he's not the owner, the manager of the garage, he says, we should have it done by 11 o'clock, you can come on and get it done then. I'm like, whoa, Gidgey, I do want to sleep, you know, sometime. He said, well, you sleep now and then we'll get you up at 11 and then you can take a couple of hours or an hour and then you can go back to sleep again. That's nice. There's a huge laundrette in there. Huge laundrette. Let's not miss returning. Just a warning, the amber ones, that there's a crossroad there. Yeah, so 6:30 is my 5:30. It's my 4:30, sorry. So that's 4:30 in the morning. It's that. So up bright and early, obviously, because the time difference, the two what is it? I've gone through to. Time zones. Where's it gone? Quite an enjoyable drive down is this load on tomorrow. It's been a bit of a rush, it really has. Been a bit of push because obviously I lost those and didn't get on as far as I wanted to on the first day because of the snow and chaining up and stuff. But hopefully once I get my load on tomorrow, I'm going to shoot up there, get the load on, then I'll get it serviced. I ain't going back there and messing about. It can go a bit longer. And then heading home, I can afford to do a few bits and mess about then, you know what I mean? And here we are, this is can afford to stop and do a bit of touristy thing. But the thing is, Texas, nobody's wearing masks anymore. They're all anti-masks everywhere. So it's just, and it's one of the high prime areas at the moment. Just seem to have like given up on it, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Nice lady says, "Come back here." Nice lady, I say. Costco, huge. Look at all them bays. Look at it. Look at it. Waiting. Green lights. Green lights. Flash, flash, flash. Lights put all over there. Oops, that was my glasses just wrong. And you'll see Miss Happy here on the street. All professional, this, isn't it? I've got a pasty left as well, so happy days. One more pasty. I couldn't get parked over there or anything, so I'll just come straight back. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Did you see the size of that lady's nails? I bet that makes normal daily bodily functions a wee difficult. I don't even want to imagine that. Oh my. Oh my. So here we are. Follow that man, she says. Park next to him. When I've got my reefer running, it doesn't bother me about people leaving the trucks running. Well, to be fair, it's not like your European trucks where I can hear the engine when they leave it running. If somebody leaves their engine running when I was in England or Europe, I would have a fit. I couldn't stand anybody else's, even somebody's fridge running next to me. It would annoy the hell out of me. But my own fridge, I'm all right with that reefer running, but not when it was the other way. But with the engines being further forward and stuff like that, I don't know what it is. It doesn't bother me. You can't really hear it. So that'll be me parked up. I'm going to get me pasty, and I've got some beans, so it'll be pasty and beans for dinner. Bye-bye. Good morning. So I got unloaded this morning. First thing, I was there like I said earlier, yesterday rather. Oh, just come down the inside. How you did? Yeah, I was out there for 10 to 6. My appointment was for 6:30, 6:30, and I was out there at 10 to 6. Costco have got it worked out, like I've said before. I just don't get why other people can't do it. It's fucking spot on, is Costco, it really is. Which is ideal, and then you can, what's that? Puff and puff light, come on, whatever that was. The regen thing. Anyway, yeah, they really do have it worked out, and then you can organise things. Like My boss runs me pretty tight because he knows I don't like to stand still or anything like that. So my next load is 4 hours from here. It was 4.5. It's 224 mile now. I've got to be there before 1 o'clock. It is now 8 o'clock in southern Texas. So I've got a bit to do, but like when I get out of the towns and stuff like that, it's 70, 75 mile an hour speed limit, so shouldn't be a problem. So, you know, like with Costco, you can organise your next loads, things like that, because you know you're not going to be fucked about. You're going to be in and out there. Which really pisses me off with other ones, such as Walmart. Well, I've come to accept it now. You're going to be sat in there.
Turn left at the traffic light.
You're going to be sat in there for X amount of time, every time. You know what I mean? So there's no real point in getting stressed about it. But when you think, you know, Walmart have got their own transport as well, so they know they're fucking people up when they keep them there for 4 hours. And 4 hours plus, you know, I've heard about it, like in England, Jesus man, you get really fucked. How anybody makes any money at them doing supermarket chains or the big warehouses in England is beyond me. What with the traffic and all that shit, and then getting stuck for all those hours trying to get a load off. Seriously, I can't see how people make money. I can't see how they can afford to stand a man and have to pay him without his load even moving or anything like that for a good part of probably a day of the week, a full day. I'm going to go for that one. That's me going in. Sorry. Anyway, on a better note, it's a beautiful day. It's 18. I even had the air conditioning on last night. It was that nice, is it? You can say coming these ways, you get to see all the little town, pretty little town. The very Texas, very Trump supporters here, Trump 2020 everywhere, all that malarkey. So I don't think they're too happy. Yeah, so I really desperately needed a shower. I couldn't get one last night because you saw the state of the truck stop. It was County Court Council. Yeah, you saw the state of the. This is really nice. The truck stop. I couldn't get parked or anything like that. So no shower, and I've got to be, like I said, I've got to be at my reload for 1 o'clock. So I need to really get going. I can't hang about, get a shower, and I've had some wash at the side of the truck and stuff like that as usual. But until I get my reload on, when I get the reload on, then I can chill out. I've got plenty of time then. I'll even need to maybe microwave a 34 in somewhere. I'm running out of time a bit now. I've got 28 hours left. I should be able to do it on recap without having a 34. I'll look a bit closer when I get a bit further up. See, that's another thing. I've got to watch the weather. I don't want to stop. Ideally, in summer, I'd stop down here, get a hotel, kick back for a day, and then kick it up once I got my reload on. Because obviously the weather's a lot better down here. But because of the changing of the weather and things like that, and you don't know what's really ahead, I need to get a bit further up really before I take any time off. Maybe try and get back to Moab. There's a hike I want to do. Hopefully the weather will be alright. There's only Dead Man's Pass really that gives me a lot of concern. The rest is just going to be super cool. From -8 to +28 in what a couple of days it was. Come on, Doris. And I've got to get it serviced as well. I'm overdue on the service now. He'll get a full check over. I'll get it greased up, the lot, the trailer, the truck, the full malarkey. Get him to check everything out. I'm really impressed with this run with Texas. You know, before I've just gone across to Dallas, straight down to Laredo and bits like that, or straight through it. I've never done this little bit here, so it's quite nice. It's got a lot of difference, but pretty similar to Portugal sort of thing. Quite green. Here we go, 70 miles an hour. Let's light it up. God, I love them Texan speed limits. Oh, oh, oh. 25 degrees, nice and sunny, bit blustering. It's nice that wind. After cool little town, it's really west. Well, wild west, but we're not west, are we? We're sort of mid. So I've just been in the back of the trailer, swept it all out, got all the shit out. When you do sweep the back of your trailer, if you're somewhere, don't fucking chuck it all in a pile out on the in a rest area lay-by or something like that. Put it in a bag. It's really easy. It's not fucking difficult. Even if some of the lay-bys are like shitholes, not over here they are. I know they are in England though. You know, it doesn't help adding to it, does it? I got a full bag out the back with soil. It hadn't been done for a long time. It's because it's been on. Yes, I ain't got my seatbelt on. Bollocks. Oh man. Yeah, no, he's gone the other way. Oh, happy days. You should wear it. I love these old western towns, they're so cool. But no time at the moment. It's 12:30. So, is it 12:30? Yeah, 12:30. So I am alright for time. Yeah, I swept it all out, got all the shit out, got rid of that, so I ain't gonna get up here and finally gonna start crying and moaning and shit like that. You don't want that when you turn up at a shipper. Like I said before, it's paid for a clean trailer. You wouldn't be very happy if a parcel came through the post and it was covered in shit, would you? Parcel delivery or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Well, you jumped in a taxi or Uber or something like that and it was covered in shit inside. You paid for a clean vehicle. Apart from that, it's just time fucking consuming. If you have to do it when you get to the shipper, then you've got to go out the place because they won't let you do it inside and find somewhere else to do it. Poor Lake. And it is a bit of exercise as well. Hell, we don't get a great lot on this job. Where is this nice thou? Nuts. Edible nuts, apparently. I think it's called. from here to my destination, which is just over the state line, Portland, from my home state, Washington. So that's easy job. I don't know if he'll run me home from there empty. It's one of them grey areas, you know. It's in the middle of the road where it's. If I'm in Seattle, he'll just run me straight home empty, or Olympia down south of Seattle, or anywhere around that area, he'll run me back empty. But when you're down in Portland, it's hit and miss whether it's there, because it's like 300 mile, I think it's just over, something like that. I'm hoping he will, because that's where I lose out. If I end up having to do a shitty local or something to get me back up home, you can add an extra day on then. I'm getting paid the same. I know it swings and roundabouts, the company needs to get paid. If it was my own truck, I definitely want a load on the back, but it doesn't pay me sort of any different. It's hot out there. And a bit windy. Got to be somewhere around here, 1.7. Buildings made out of stone, big old round stones. Which is cool. Once you get into the middle and further east, it's all just majority are made out of sticks, out of timber, or as the Americans call it, lumber. Over this side and further east, it's a lot of brick. What's this here turning? Oh, bollocks! That looks like a lay-by. What's that about? What? It is. It was there through that dirt trail. Bollock shit bastard. That's weird. Maybe I'll have another entrance. Fucking car right now. Why didn't you just go past? That was well signposted, wasn't it? Edible nuts. Turn around. Let's try again. So here is edible nuts on the right somewhere. The building's just over there. Wow, that's well signposted, isn't it? Nope. Bugger all. Good job I got one of them balls of crystal. Like that. I don't. God, I'm gonna bottom out so bad on this. Fuck. Oh man, that's the spoiler. Oh, go on, Bess. Well, I say, at the foot of our stairs. big old place as well, look at it. It's not as though it's a wee place. A shitload of trailers. Extra leasing. Jesus, how do the companies afford to have all these lots stood? I so can't wrap my head around half of this stuff. On big money finance and things like that, how it works. What's the score here? Stop. Main office. Or CB Radio 18. Hello, anybody got a copy? You know what? Let's do it scale. Everybody copy? That will be now then. No, overnight parking. What's that say? Shipping. All drives must scale in. That'll be moi then. Yeah, I can see it with the front. Right, we'll go see the peoples. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? How? Where's my trail? There it is. Well, they make any money leaving all these trailers sat, doing nothing. Anyway, that was me loaded. Not loaded, sorry, just off the scale, checked in. I've got to go around this corner and sit for a man and to come and inspect my trailer, then go on the bay, then come back again. Really good. Texas is really cool. The people have an accent that reminds me of people from Kings Lynn or over Norfolk that way. Sounds like they're singing. When they're talking, it sounds like that. It's really cool. All these trailers. Degrees. Betty swallows, but I've got me sacks. Sacks for a sack, me bag for me bag, me sack. Me pants with a bag. But they're not that good for 4-day pants, you know what I mean, drivers? Because obviously there's the gusset at the front. Gusset, now that's a word. If anybody saw my, where did he say park? Over there, okay. Anybody saw my other video about the Saks pants? Stay fresh all day. Seems hit and miss over here. They're all wearing masks and it's in the office and sanitising, blah, 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 and lots of questions. Have you been to China? Have you been to Italy? All that stuff. But then, a lot of the places, nobody's wearing masks at all. The majority of people in Texas at the moment aren't wearing masks. So it's like, fuck it, we're not doing it. Rattling. Whoa, that was fucking stupid, dumbass. You bit that drops down. to get to your batteries, that's rattling. I need to put another bolt in it. Really annoying. I'll try and find somewhere to wash my truck as well. Do you think we're fitted? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's tiny. Better go open the trailer door. That must be the man coming over there. So, oh no, that's the smoking man. So, cup of tea time. And, oh, turn that off. Hopefully get loaded pretty sharpish. It turns out they ain't gonna load me. They said that it's greasy. I've got some peanuts though. They said that it's too dirty in my trailer, even though I swept it out best I could. It's had plants on it, is a bit greasy down there. Ours are channeled, they're rigid trailers in the side, then we don't have a chassis like your European ones. So it is, it's clean, but down in the middle, I've had the heads up from my boss. They said they were super strict here on it anyway, so. But the annoying thing is, the closest one is fucking 71 miles away, the closest truck wash. This place in the middle of goddamn nowhere. So I'm gonna have to reschedule and load it in the morning. Bastard, which I didn't really want. I'd like to put it on today, but hey ho, such as transport. That's the shit, isn't it? And then my delivery is for Monday afternoon. That I don't know. It'll be what it'll be. We'll have to see, and we'll just have some peanut. The peanuts are crap as well. Hey ho. I'm having a rant there, aren't I? So I'm going to hightail it over to the truck wash, come back again, and wait till the morning, or just I'm going to go around the office and see what time they open in the morning, and see what they do. They can do for me. Like I say, the closest one is bloody 71 miles away. Oh man! Gives me a bit of goal. It gives me all afternoon to do something anyway. Bye bye. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone. What a shit show of a day, I'll tell you. I'm in the truck wash at the moment. So I went to go get my load. All happy days. And then I brushed out, I always brush out the inside before I get to a new customer. If it's dirty inside, give it a really good brush. Bit of grease in the middle on the trailer. They refused to load it. My boss had given me a heads up on they're a bit funny there. I thought, it's alright, it'll be alright. Like I've said before, you know, make sure it's clean and stuff like that, like I posted on the last bit. Nope, they won't have it. 71 bloody miles to the nearest truck wash to get it washed out. So, missed my load, but not a problem. I thought I'll go get it serviced at Love's while I'm over here. The Love's I went to, I couldn't get any phone reception. Don't do servicing, only tyres. So hey ho, at least I've got it all washed, and I'll get it on in the morning still, the load, so I should still be able to make the Monday delivery. The only thing different is I was going to have half a day off up in Mohab, or a day basically. I could do with to squeeze the 34 in somewhere. Now it might have to be a microwave 34. We'll see. Anyway, I might be able to do it on recap. Well, I'll work something out. I'll work something out. If not Monday, we can reschedule it till Tuesday or something like that. So it'll go from here. So I'm about an hour and 20 minutes to get back over to where I'm loading in the morning. So I'll be back there tonight, which isn't too bad because there's 2 hours time difference with the time zones. So I've got 7 o'clock in the morning they'll load me, so it's my 5 o'clock anyway. So that's a, you know, reasonable start if I can get away from there for 7 o'clock my time. I'm still making good. It's only 2,000 miles as well, so it's not as though it's a million miles away. So yeah, I shouldn't have a problem. It's just I'm running out of hours. I've only got about like 28 hours left, so and I'm not sure. I think I should have enough on my recap on Monday. I'm hoping so. So we'll play it from there. So we'll write today off as a bad one.